It's time to decide who is going to rule the mountaintop in the NORWOSSA Girls Hockey Division. It's the visiting St. Thomas Aquinas Saints and the hometown Fort Francis Muskies, Game 1 of the NORWOSSA Girls Championship Final. Good evening, everybody. I'm Joey Pear with the call, and we are just underway. Saints moving right to left on your screen. Starting the puck out to the neutral zone and moving it down in there is number 13, Abby Favreau. Now this is Montana Neal sticking it deeper into the zone. Muskies trying to clear it out, and they get it out into the St. Thomas zone. Back for it is Shea Van Wallenham. Van Wallenham has it taken off her, and coming back the other way now with it is Bryn Rond, number 14. Moves it up. Favreau dumps it in on goal to tonight's starting Muskie netminder, Cameron Sandelovich. She turns it aside, and the Muskies will try and work it out. These two teams are as close as you could be between rivals this NORWOSSA season. In the season series, the Muskies held a 3-2 record advantage. However, the Saints outscoring the Muskies in those 5 games 13-9. And the two teams tied in points at the top of the NORWOSSA standings. The Muskies getting the nod for first place and getting home ice advantage for the playoffs by virtue of having one more win than the Saints. Here, back in her own zone with it, is Chloe Skeed. Coming around to the right side. Now the Saints hustling out down the left wing. And this is Caitlin Stenlin. Stenlin, she loses her balance, knocked down, and Ashlyn Beck gets it. Beck sends it cross ice. That pass misses Piper Cross. And the Saints get it back out to center. Muskies send it ahead. Long pass for Haley Bombay, misses the mark. And it'll be icing against the Muskies with 1:57 gone in the first period. The Muskies coming in off of a 2-game sweep against the Sioux North Warriors, winning 3-2 in overtime in Game 1 here at Ice for Kids, and then going on the road and winning 8-3 in Sioux Lookout. The Saints here by virtue of a sweep of the Dryden Eagles. Here's the Muskies trying to get the puck out of their zone. Good forechecking, though, put on by the Saints early on. It's Mariah White in there, causing havoc for the Saints. Back to the point. A long point shot from Heidi Petura. Goes high and wide. Saints keep the pressure up, though. Puck kept in the line. Long, hard shot. Fired just wide by Ali Turcott. Muskies now pick up the puck in the zone. Move it to the left side, and now try and go up the middle. Dangerous pass, but it's sent ahead. And this is the captain, Jill Calder, in on goal with the shot. Save made by Faith Reed, who's starting in between the pipes for the Muskies, or for the Saints this evening. So we got 2:44 gone here in the first, and a scoreless hockey game. Tatum Glowacki taking the draw now against Mariah White. Glowacki wins it, goes back to the point. Saints tip that one away, though. Good play by number 12, Rebecca Machuro. Muskies now gather in their own zone, go off the glass, and moved ahead by Ashlyn Beck. Back to center. Tried to work around her defender, but she was cut off at the pass by Marin Turner. Coming into the zone, those the Saints. Moving it in. Coming across is Glowacki. She has it taken off of her. It's set deep into the zone, and back for it is Van Wallenham. Van Wallenham moving it down the left wing. He'll backhand it out. Catherine Fisher, far side. That pass misses. Piper Cross, and the Saints pick it up and racing to center. Puck taken away from Isabel Reynard. Now hustling in. Going after it, Marty Woods. Saints trying to clear the zone. And it comes to center. Back to the blue line, Catherine Fisher now. She'll wait. Go far side. That pass blocked by the skate of Sienna Gerard. She felt that one a little bit. Saints with it in the zone. They lose that, though. Muskie's trying to come away with it, and it's Woods. Woods can't get past her defender, and back is Elena Cable trying to move it out. She gets it to center. Saints will send it right back in. Mackenzie Turner with the clear in. Off the glass now. Muskies get it to Haley Bombay. Bombay, one of 4 grade 9s on this Muskie team. Bombay taking off the puck. Battling for it in the corner. Taking off her feet. Nice defensive play there for the Saints. By number 6, Jessica Patura. Now here's a chance. Bryn Ron off the side of the net as she cut in hard off the left side. Saints battling hard in on the forecheck. Muskies try and come away with it. But it's the Saints holding on. Looking to center is Bryn Ron. She gets it to centered in front. But the Muskies get it, clear it down the ice. No icing on the play. And back for it is Ali Turcotte. Turcotte. Long pass. That pass misses. Now we will get an icing against the Saints. No, it's waved off at the last second. Catherine Fisher went back, thinking it was going to be icing. It did not occur. Now, here's the Saints. Clear it in. Delayed offside. Muskie's back for it, and Fisher will pick it up there. And coming in hard on the forecheck is number 7, Caitlin Stenlin, and number 15, Chloe Skeed. Puck sent up to the Saints zone. Dumped out. Muskies get the puck back. Send it up ahead. That's Issy Taylor with it. Now hustling in hard is Glowacki. Glowacki putting the pressure on Van Wellenham. Glowacki steals the puck, but has it taken off her. Saints will come away with it. Left it in the corner, though. Turnover. Saints get it back. And here come the Saints to center. That pass misses the mark. And back for it is Taylor. Taylor pushes it ahead. And Glowacki will get it and dump it in. Bit of a positional change since the last time I saw these Muskie girls play. Issy Taylor back playing on defense tonight. Usually a forward for this team. But manning the blue line for the black and gold this evening. Here's the Saints in their own zone. Stenlin can't pick up that loose puck. Fisher gets it off the boards. Stenlin will grab it. She falls, and now here's a chance. Piper Cross right in on goal. Shot and a save by Faith Reed as Cross sprinted in after the loose puck. Great chance in on goal. Best chance of the game on either side, but no go as we are almost 7 minutes into the first period. No score here at the Ice for Kids Arena. Game 1 of the NORWOSSA Girls Hockey Championship Final. Saints regrouping in their own zone. Looking to start a rush. Goes to the far side. Can't quite clear it out. Now they will clear it out. And coming away with it is Mackenzie Turner. But she hasn't taken off of her. Moving in now. Shot and a save of a Jill Calder. As Faith Reed had to be careful with that one. A tricky high shot up on the chest. But Reed tracked it perfectly and held on with 7:23 gone in the first period. No score between the Muskies and the Saints. Game 2 of this series set for the Kenora Rec Center Saturday night, 7:30. Hope those of you watching out in Kenora can make it out for that one. Cheer on the hometown Saints. And if we go to Game 3, it'll be back here at the Ice for Kids Arena on Monday night, next Monday at 7:15. Here's the Saints now. Looking to move the puck out of their own zone. It's Jessica Patura. She turns it over. Muskies keep it in momentarily. And now coming away with it is White. She moved it ahead. That went off the stick, though, of Rebecca Mature. Cleared back in. Now dashing to center is Marin Turner. Turner moves it ahead, gets it back, taken off her feet. And Abby Kenny gets it for the Muskies. Ahead to Calder. Calder bothered there. Good defensive play there by Matura, as forcing Calder to backhand the puck into the Saints bench and bring about a stoppage in play. 8:02 gone in the first period. Saints, a very experienced team, coming into the game with 14 players in grade 11 or 12. Muskie's also a much more experienced team after last year's squad had just 4 returning players on it. Here's a pass in front. Big save. Rebound. Another stop. As Sandalovich robbed Ron on the doorstep. 2 big stops for the Muskie goaltender. The senior back after a year away in Thunder Bay. There's a shot. That's deflected by Glowacki as Jessica Patura tried to get it through. Glowacki now will get it. But now we're going to get a penalty, and it's going to be a tripping call. And it looks like it is going to be assessed to Jersey Calder, the younger sister of Captain Jill Calder. She goes off here, 8:34 gone in the first period. So it's Jersey Calder getting the gate. 2 minutes for tripping at 8:34, and the Saints will go on the power play for the first time today. Taking the draw, it'll be Marlies Eilert. She's out there along with Marin Turner and Bryn Ron. Back at the points, it's Shea Van Wallahem and Chloe Skeed. Killing the penalty for the Muskies, Marty Woods and Piper Cross up front, along with Issy Taylor and Catherine Fisher. Face-off won by the Saints. Quick shot, that goes wide. Saints pick it up, though, behind the net, and this is Ron. Ron circling all the way around, gets to Van Wallahem. Van Wallahem put a wrister on goal. That's blocked by her own player. And coming in from the point is Chloe Skeed. Skeed now chases it in behind the net. Moves it back to the point. Van Wallahem, shot! And that goes just wide. Loose puck, rebound. Fisher trying to get a handle on it. Bothered by Ron. Cross now. She'll look to move it ahead. Cross, back to Fisher. It's going to come to Skeed, though, on the left wing boards. Centered, knocked away by Taylor, and fired all the way down by Fisher. 1:13 left in the power play for the Saints. And crosses on it on the forecheck, but she overskates it. Tries to get back to it against Van Wallahem. But coming away are the Saints. The pass ahead, and here comes Skeed. In across the line. Skeed moves in close. Here's a chance on the side. Eilert, one chance, rebound, scores! If at first you don't succeed, try again. Marlies Eilert stuffing home her own rebound past Cameron Sandalovich. And on the power play, the Saints strike first. 9:40 into the first period as it's Eilert getting the goal, putting the visitors up 1-0. As the Saints connect on their first power play of the game. That was certainly a story in Game 1 of the boys' final earlier today, as the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints connecting 4 times on 7 tries in defeating the Fort Francis Muskies 5-4. Here it's the Saints girls following in the footsteps of their male counterparts, grabbing the 1-0 lead. We'll see what the Muskies have to counter. Coming across the line, though, is Matura. Her shot. Sandalovich will grab that one and hold on for the faceoff with 9:50 left in the opening frame. St. Thomas Aquinas on a goal by Marlies Eilert, taking a 1-0 lead. Taking the draw now, it's Isabel Reynard. So it's Marlies Eilert from Chloe Skeed and Abby Favreau at 9:40 to put the Saints up on top 1-0. Hustling back for it now for the Saints. Heidi Patura. She moves it up the right wing to Reynard. Muskies try and clear it in. Battle in the neutral zone. And now sent into the St. Thomas end. Hustling back now is Allie Turcotte. She'll start out. Loses her footing and the puck as she collided with Glowacki. Back to help on the far side is Sienna Derard. Derard gets it up the right side. Reynard tries to get it in. That goes nowhere. And the Muskies take over. Here comes number 21, Rael Redford. Driving hard into the zone. But she has the puck taken away from her, and the Saints will come out. Almost a turnover there. Saints will try again. They'll get it out to center. And coming up with it is Bryn Ron. Ron, maybe a 2-on-1 here. Shot! Stopped by Santalovich with the glove hand. And she'll hold on for the faceoff with 8:29 to play in the first period. St. Thomas Aquinas 1, Fort Francis nothing. Gerald Calder into the faceoff circle for the Muskies. The Muskies' leading scorer in the NORWOSSA regular season with 16 points in 10 games. Here's the Muskies. Trying to move it up the right wing. That's blocked nicely by Eilot, the goal scorer. Eilot now tries to get around Taylor. Does get around Taylor, makes a nice play. Goes to the far side. There's a shot. Blocker save by Sandalovich. That shot fired by Ron. Here's Eilot. Good job to keep the puck in there at the line. Battling with Jersey Calder rather. Now Jill Calder on the far side looking to get the puck. And here's Jersey with it. Jersey. Far side. Van Wallenham keeps it in though. Ron. Shot. Deflected. Stick save by Sandalovich. Puck sent down the ice by Abby Kenny. Right on goal. No icing. Van Wallenham back. We got 7.5 to play in the first period. St. Thomas Aquinas 1, Fort Francis nothing. Turnover inside the line. Here's a chance. Shot high over the net as Calder ripped one. Coming away now, the Saints. Down the left side is Skeed. Skeed with a shot. And Sandalovich staying square with the puck. Holds on for the faceoff. 7:14 to go in the opening frame. Sandalovich and Jersey Masson pretty much evenly splitting the duties this year. Sandalovich with a terrific 1.20 goals against average in NORWOSSA play and 5 wins against no losses. Jersey Masson goes 4-1 with a 1.00 goals against average. So pretty tough to get anything past these goaltenders. That's why the early goal here for the Saints, a huge part of this contest early on. The Muskies don't give up many. Bombay now trying to move it in against Stenlin. Stenlin takes it away from her, but the Muskies will pick it up on the far side. They turn it back over. Saints now with it. And this is Jessica Patura. Patura, she goes to the right wing, now up the center. And coming away is Skeed. Skeed. She's taken off the puck nicely by Woods. Cable gets it. Skeed stays after it though. Now it's Fisher. Moves it around the glass. And sent out by Bombay to center. Stenlin back in her own zone. Muskies have not generated much offense here in the first period. Puck goes off a stick, no icing. Cable gets it, left side. She'll go up the middle, Golowaski. That pass misses. And it'll be Heidi Patura picking it up, sending it right back in. Flipped high, out of the zone. Picked up and sent back in again by Turcotte. Off the glass. Cable will go back for it. Cable. Backhander to Fisher. Fisher up the middle. And here comes Golowaski. Tatum Golowaski. Backhand far side feed for Jill Calder. Calder sends it into the right corner. Saints back for it though. St. Thomas Aquinas doing a great job getting back on defense so far in this first. Not giving the Muskies much in the way of opportunities. It's now a long pass ahead. And moving across, Favreau. And that shot is blocked. Or sorry, Turner make that. Set up the left side. Turner out there with White on the forward line. And now we're going to get a penalty against the Saints this time. And heading to the box is Shea Van Wallenham. It's going to be 2 minutes for the hook. So with 5:09 left in the first period, Van Wallenham, goes into the sin bin. A 2-minute minor for hooking. Muskies with a chance to tie it now on the power play. Shot on goal, stopped by Faith Reed. Loose puck. And Reed will dive on top of that. and hold on. 1:52 left in the power play. 5 minutes exactly left in the first period. Jill Calder in the face-off circle. Fisher keeps it in at the right point. Long shot. That's glove down. Good play there by Turner. Sorry, by Eilot, rather. Apologies if I get a couple of the names wrong in numbers, folks, early on. Trying to get used to seeing these black jerseys. Tough to read the names on some of them and the numbers. But I'll stick with it. We thank all of you for tuning in on httvonline.ca this evening for Game 1 of this NORWOSSA Girls Hockey Final. Face-off coming up in the Muskie Girls zone. Minute 27 left in the power play for the Fort. 4:35 left in the first period. Ski takes the draw, wins it, then has it knocked away from her by Fisher. And the Muskies will try and get this power play going, but a long pass by Fisher doesn't work. Tipped into the Saints zone and wristed out by the Saints. Fisher goes cross ice. Issy Taylor with it. She'll flip it high. And it's Kenny. Kenny now moving in with Glowoski. Kenny walking in. Shot! Just wide of the net. Glowoski now will look to set up in the center of the puck in front to Calder. Calder now. Kenny now parking in front. Jill Calder centers. Rebound. Loose puck. Oh! Kenny got the shot off and it just deflected at the last second wide. Good job by the Saints to get a stick down in front of that one. 40 seconds left in the power play. 3:45 remaining in the first period. Saints 1, Muskies nothing. And it's Catherine Fisher. Moves it to center and Glowoski steams over the line. Glowoski fires high on Reed. And it looks like we are going to have another Saints penalty. So St. Thomas Aquinas will be down 2 players as heading to the box. Number 11, Montana Neal. Interference is the call. So the Muskies are going to have a 2-player advantage for 26 seconds. Here with 3:34 left in the first period, it's Neal, 2 minutes for interference, and the Muskies 5-on-3 with a chance to tie this game up right now. Saints try and get possession. They can't. Fisher grabs it, goes far side now. Here's a shot. That goes just wide by Taylor. Picking it up, though, it's Jill Calder the shot. That shot was blocked by Mackenzie Turner. Coming now to Taylor. Taylor back to Fisher at the point. Back to Taylor. Taylor tried to put it on net. That was blocked. And a great play by Taylor to keep it in. Loose puck in front. Scramble. Reed will dive on top and hold on. The first penalty is over to Van Wallaham. The Muskies still with a minute 28 left in the second power play. 3:02 to go in the first period. Want to give a shout out to some fans tuning in from some far off places tonight. Got one tuning in from Vancouver, more from Maine, and all the way up to Timmins. So thank you all for tuning in this evening to HTTV Online for Game 1 of the NORWOSSA Girls Hockey Final. Muskies starting off in their own zone, a minute left on the power play, but that pass goes off the stick of Jill Calder, and it'll be almost fired back in by Turcotte. Couldn't quite get it past Calder. Now the Muskies will get it, try and work it in. Not really much of a rush coming across the ice as a 5-player unit, but there's a steal and a chance right in. A goal, loose puck in the slot, in the crease. Almost trickled through the legs of Reed. I believe it was Kenny in close that had the chance. Kenny now, she's being held. Kenny gives a push off to Bryn Ron to get her off. Oh, her back. Saints now trying to pick it up. 15 seconds left in the power play, but it's Glowoski coming away with it. In behind the net. Glowoski will wait. She's got Woods in front. Can't get it to her. Off the boards. Kept in at the left point. Long shot. That's kicked out by Reed. Cable firing that one. And the Saints will get it all the way down. And they kill off the second penalty. So St. Thomas Aquinas, just like their male counterpoints in the boys game, great penalty killing effort early on. here for the visitors. The Muskie boys only able to get 2 power play goals on 11 chances in that opening contest. Wonderful work by the Saints boys as they spearheaded a 5-4 victory. Offside on that play. And we'll have a face-off just outside the Muskie line. 1:13 to go in the first period. Here's Jill Calder taking the draw against Mariah White. White wins it. And the puck is dumped down into the Muskie zone, and back for it is Taylor. Taylor moves it around the boards to Bombay. And now here comes Jill Calder, hustling down the right side, trying to get around Marin Turner. Calder, backhander right on goal, loose puck. And Calder, as she is known to do, not afraid to get her nose dirty, get into that crease and hack away looking for rebounds. And it is not an endearing quality to her opponents. Let me tell you that. Not that the grade 12 captain cares that much. She goes all out every shift. And if she draws the ire of those across from her, well, in her mind, all the better. 50 seconds left in the first period. Here's Mariah White. Skating her way to center. Shaken down, and that's going to be a penalty to the Muskies. Haley Bombay, she can skate right to the box as she took down Mariah White. And now it'll be St. Thomas going back on the power play with 40.1 seconds left in the first period. So Bombay, 2 minutes. Wait for the call on the infraction. So 2 minutes for tripping to Bombay at 19:19. And the Saints will have a power play for the rest of this period and 1:20 into the third, unless they connect here before the period is over. Trying to move the puck here. This is Turner with it, backhander. Marin Turner, that's just wide. Got to remember we've got identical last names with some of these girls. I'll try and specify best I can. There's a one-timer by Eilot on the far side. That's stopped by Sandalovich. Staying with it is Ron. Goes back to Skeet at the point. 3 seconds, shot! That shot deflected by Glowacki. The loose puck! And Eilot couldn't squeeze in the wraparound in time before the buzzer. So the two teams will skate off. The Saints will have 1:19 in power play time to start the second period. But they will be happy with the result of the opening frame. So your score after 20 minutes of action at the Ice for Kids Arena in Fort Francis. The St. Thomas Aquinas Saints 1, the Fort Francis Muskies nothing. Stay tuned. Second period action coming up in just a bit. Welcome back to the Ice for Kids Arena. Your score after 1 period of hockey action in Game 1 of the NORWOSSA Girls Hockey Championship Final. The St. Thomas Aquinas Saints from Kenora with a 1-0 lead over the host Fort Francis Muskies. Joey Payer on the call for you. We're going to start the second period with the Saints on a 1:19 power play. That's what's left in the penalty to Haley Bombay of the Muskies, as she was nailed for tripping late in the first. So the Saints looking to stretch their lead right now with a man advantage. Here's Van Wallaham's shot. That's blocked on a good play there by the Muskies. It was Glowacki getting the block there. Here's Skeed now. Moves in on the left side. Works her way in. Skeed, nice moves, and fires it just wide of the net. Back to the point to Van Wallaham. She'll send a backhand pass to Eilot. Eilot, no, all the way across to Skeed. Skeed fires, and it was Jersey Calder getting a stick on that. Make it Jill Calder, sorry, the captain. Got to keep 10 and 19 straight, and I'll get more into that in a second on the next stoppage of play. Here's Marin Turner. She moves it around to Bryn Ron. Ron battling for it. Now a chance. Saints almost got loose in front. as it was Mackenzie Turner getting a chance. Muskie sent it down, though. Just 10 seconds left in the power play. Van Wallahem back. Glowalski watching her. Sends it around to Mackenzie Turner. Turner backhands it out to center. Picked off there by Taylor. Penalty to Bombay is over. Muskies now back at full strength. Looking to get back on even terms. Here's a pass in front. Oh, ho, ho. Rebound shot. Loose puck. Muskies driving it in. But Reed holds on. I believe that was Marty Woods, who had a glorious opportunity right in front, could not pull the trigger. Puck came back to Catherine Fisher. She got the shot on goal, then a scramble in front. But no go for the Muskies on that one. Saints now 1 for 2 on the power play here this evening. We are a minute 45 into the second period. Here's Reynard, Isabel Reynard, as a puck slide off her stick. Backhands it behind the Muskie net. The Muskies will try and start out here. Hustling after it is Ashlyn Beck. She can't quite catch up to it. She'll try again now on the right wing boards. 4-player battle in there, and eventually sent in by the Saints. That was Reynard with the clear in. Now with the puck behind the net, in front. Good chance there for the Saints. That was number 10, Natalita Reynard. Puck now around the boards. Muskies looking to clear it out and get a rush going. Can't quite do it on that one, though, as it's kept in by Jessica Patura. Turcotte fires it in deep. Saints will change. Muskies will try and regroup and come out. Puck sent around the far boards. And it's moved ahead, and here comes Abby Kenny. Kenny in against her man. Kenny right in, shot! Oh, hit the crossbar! Abby Kenny beat her defender. Beat Faith Reed, but could not beat the iron. Best chance for the Muskies as head coach Nicole Clark urging her team on from the bench, telling them to keep going, keep bringing the pressure. Great chance for Kenny. 3:02 gone in the second period as she undressed Heidi Patura on defense, walked right in on Reed, whipped a shot that beat Reed, but pinged the crossbar. And the Saints continue to lead 1-0. Here's Heidi Patura sending it in deep into the Muskie zone. Trying to corral it there on the far side of the black and gold. They get it out to center, and Patura will try again. Watched by Kenny. She moves it up to Rebecca Matura. Kenny gets it, though, and slides it into the zone. Hustling in on the forecheck, number 4, Kiana Antonik. She doesn't get there quite in time, but the Muskies do grab it. Hit by Jill Calder. Tipped in by Matura. Racing back for it now, Catherine Fisher. Whoa, big collision. Her and Mariah White. White delivered the shot. White went down harder than Fisher, and I'm thinking it's going to be White that's going to get the penalty for body contact. It is. So a body contact penalty on Mariah White. 3:55 into the second period, and the Muskies will go back on the power play. They are 0 for 2 so far in the hockey game. They had a 2-man advantage in the first period, did not connect on either end of it. They'll try here right now on their third power play. Here's a chance. Oh, cross ice. Jill Calder wide open, but couldn't control the bouncing puck. Taylor now. She goes all the way across the ice to Cable. Saints trying to clear it out. Eilot will get there. She'll whistle it all the way down the ice. Good play by Marlies Eilot. Minute 30 left in the power play. White off for body contact. Saints turn it up, get the puck loose in the Muskie zone. Had a good chance there. That puck flipped high between the glass and the netting and out of play. And a face-off will stay in the Fort Francis zone. A minute 15 to go in the man advantage. 4:40 gone here in the second period. St. Thomas Aquinas continues to hold a 1-0 lead. Jill Calder in the face-off dot. I was mentioning her and Jersey Calder earlier. I was corrected in polite fashion by Muskie alumnus Lily McKinnon, tuning in tonight. Hey, Lily, down in Thunder Bay. Hope you're enjoying the game. Jill and Jersey Calder actually cousins, not sisters. And almost a goal there for the Muskies. Abby Kenny backhanding it just wide. And she looked to the heavens, wondering how did she miss that one? Puck bounced out to center. I was informed by both Lily's mom and dad about that Lily had caught my air. Tatum Glowacki! Sometimes when you least expect it, you can trip over a gold mine. Glowacki with just a soft little shot in on Faith Reed and somehow squeaks through the pads and into the net. And we are all tied with 5:25 gone in the second period. A power play goal. Tatum Glowacki, who had the game winner in overtime in game one against the Sioux North Warriors, comes away with the equalizer. And the Muskies really needed a spark, and they will get one from that goal, you would think, as Glowacki, the power play goal at 5:25. We'll wait for assists on the play, if any. But we are all tied at 1 here at the IFK. 5:34 gone in the second period. So it's Tatum Glowacki from Catherine Fisher at 5:25 on the power play, making the Muskies now 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. And we have a 1-1 hockey game, to quote the legend himself, Stoppin' Tom Connors. And no, I won't be breaking out into a rendition of the hockey song, You Have My Word. Here come the Saints. Moving it to the Muskie line. Now here's a 2-on-1. Matura in a cross. Tried to hit Marin Turner, but the pass too far for her. Might have been a better chance for Matura had she just fired the puck from the position she was in. But being generous on the play, unfortunately cost her. Here's the Muskies, delayed offside, and back for it now is Jessica Patura. Patura works the puck up the center, off the stick of Marin Turner. Fisher will get it up to Kenny. Kenny. Now here's Jill Calder. Calder fires, high shot, loose puck. Couldn't quite get her stick on the rebound. Jessica Patura with it. She's cut off at the pass. Kenny trying to walk in front. Loose puck. Reed will jump out and smother that one for a face-off in the St. Thomas Aquinas zone with 6:44 gone in the second period. Muskies 1, Saints 1. Fort Francis, of course, coming off a year where their dynasty of 5 straight championships ended at the hands of the Dryden Eagles in the final. But really, a great performance by the Muskies as it were, as they came into the season with only 4 returning players and still managed to make that final. Here's a shot on goal. Deflection by Eilot. Sandalovich had to be careful there. And she'll hold on to the puck for a face-off. But yes, the Muskies looking to return to OFSA for the first time in 2 years. The Saints attempting to stop that momentum and get to their OFSA Provincial Championship themselves, which will be held this year down in Stratford, home of the mighty St. Michael Warriors, who defeated these Muskies in 2015 in the gold medal game in Kenora. So it'll be St. Michael, the host team, for this year's OFSA Championship. That'll be taking place, if my dates are right, March 24th to 26th. March 24th to 26th in Stratford. Should be some fantastic hockey that week. Muskie now in the draw against Skeed. And chasing after it in the corner is Mackenzie Isfeld. She's taken down. Here's the Muskies now, trying to work the puck out of the zone. Back to the point, hard shot by Ali Turcotte. That's high and over the net. And racing in on the left side is Heidi Patura. Muskies take it off her, put it off the boards, down the ice, and it'll be an icing call with 7:49 gone here in the second period in a 1-1 tie. A reminder, game 2 of this series going Saturday night, 7:30 at the Kenora Rec Center. And game 3, if necessary, Monday night back here at the Ice for Kids Arena at 7:15 p.m. Doubleheader day, NORWOSSA championship style here at the IFK. The boys game 1 earlier today, won by the Saints 5-4. And now the girls in what I would expect to be a very close clash for at least 2 and possibly 3 games, as there wasn't much to choose from between these two teams the entire season series. The one blowout game was a 5-0 win by the Saints here during the Scott Clendenning Showcase. That one caught a few people by surprise, but everything else has been of the 1 or 2 goal variety at best. Here's the Saints now. Oh, high shot delivered there on Isfeld by Jersey Calder. Lucky no penalty called on that one, as she brought her stick up on Isfeld, and Isfeld skated off not feeling too great after that one. Here's the Saints now, dumping it down the ice, and we will get another icing call with 8:56 gone in the second. Muskies probably fortunate, no call coming against Jersey Calder on that one. Again, the cousin, not the sister of Jill Calder. Muskies now can't get control of the draw. It'll be Jessica Patura, nice spin move to get away from her checker. And she'll take it up the right side. Jessica Patura now, down to the right corner. She'll stop, try and center in front. Oh, what a chance in front there. It was Seriana Gerard who got a piece of it, but not enough to squeeze it through the pads. But a penalty coming up to the Saints as Faith Reed takes a header, trying to get off the ice for the extra attacker. Gets a big cheer from her own bench. Saints maintain possession. But now the Muskies grab it, and Reed, hopefully nothing damaged but her pride on that fall as she was sprinting to get off the ice for the extra attacker and went face first down and slid into the boards. Got a rousing cheer from her own team in good-natured needling. So a Muskie penalty, 9:37 into the second. It's going to put the Saints back on the power play. They're 1 for 2 in the hockey game. And tied at 1. Looking to get the lead back right now. Shot by Eilert. So it's Haley Bombay, her second minor of the game. This time for interference. So she'll be in the box, but here's a chance. Jill Calder walking in. Oh, glove stopped by Reed, deflecting it high and into the netting. And Jill Calder, known for her lightning quick attacks, had another one right there. It does not she does not need much room to break free and bust in for a scoring chance, and exactly what she did right there. But Faith Reed up to the challenge, got the glove hand out and prevented the shorthanded marker. And that might have been a killer had that gotten past her. But here's White now, coming back for the Saints. White, the backhander, loose puck, scores! Abby Favreau picking up the loose change on the spinorama backhand pass from Mariah White. And on the power play, it is the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints retaking the lead 2-1. So Favreau picking up the pass as White did a great job to stay with the puck, spinning all the way around, got the backhand pass off to her, and made the play, and Favreau tucked it in between the pads of Cameron Sandalovich. And the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints on the power play, where they are now 2 for 3, are up 2-1. So the goal, Abby Favreau on the power play for Mariah White and Allie Turcotte at 10:20. And St. Thomas Aquinas is back in front, 2-1. Around the boards. Trying to keep the puck in, but the Muskies get it. Send it to the line, not out. Good job by Turcotte. Sends it around behind the net. This is Katrina Koumans for the Muskies. Racing after it. Muskies trying to push it out. Kenny there. She will get it out. And down in the Muskie zone and hustling after it is Jill Calder. Turcotte beats her to it. Now Marin Turner picks it up. Kiana Antonik tries to cut her off. Nice play by Turner to skate around Antonik. Walks it to center. Couldn't get that pass beyond Elena Cable. Cable now hustling in on the left side. She'll stop. She's bodied off the puck, off the boards. Kenny will try and keep it in. She does. Here's a chance now. Woods. Oh, run over by Marin Turner. Sorry, it was Golowski. She got steamrolled by Marin Turner. And that will mean a Muskie power play with 8:21 left here in the second period. Marin Turner going off 2 minutes. I would assume body contact unless they're calling interference. Interference is the call. Thank you to my loyal sidekick here at the table for helping me out with the call. Much appreciated. So Marin Turner, 2 minutes for interference at 11:39. And with the Saints up 2-1, having just scored on the power play, the Muskies get a power play chance of their own. It'll be Jill Calder. She's waved out of the face-off circle. And Abby Kenny in to take the draw. Glowowski also out there on the forward line for the Muskies. Here's Calder, backhander. That was blocked. Kept it in the point. Fisher whips it around the boards. Glowowski will pick it up on the far side. Kenny trying to set up in front. There's a shot. Scores! Oh, captain, my captain, Jill Calder, burying the pass from Tatum Glowowski on the power play with 8:09 to go in the second. And the Muskies, for the second time tonight, climb back out of the hole. And here we are tied 2-2. Just 12 seconds into the power play. Great job by the Muskies to take possession, keep possession, and Glowowski picking up the feed from Catherine Fisher around the boards. Glowowski getting the lone assist on the play, but certainly Fisher should have had one there, as she's the one who sent it around the boards, and Glowowski picked it up. So 2-2, we're all tied, and now here come the Muskies. Marty Woods, that shot just deflected wide by Reed. Right on goal, another shot from the far corner. Fired on goal by Kiana Antonik. And Reed will stop it and hold on with 7:30 to go in the second period. Muskies 2, Saints 2 in a back and forth game. Didn't get to the scratches tonight, just one scratch. For the Saints, it's Callie Hager. Another save there by Reed. Callie Hager not in the lineup. And for the Muskies, just their alternate players not suited up here today. So Isabella Fortes and Elizabeth Cousineau sitting this one out. Other than that, all hands on deck for the Muskie girls. Here come the Saints. Bryn Ron. She'll dump it into the Muskie zone, chasing after it against Issy Taylor. Taylor wins the race to the puck, moves it around the boards. Good forecheck by the Saints, though. They'll try and center it. And get it close in front. Oh, nice chance. standing on the doorstep for the Saints was number 18, Sienna Gerard. There's a shot on goal by Calder, looking for her second of the period, but another save by Faith Reed. And we'll have a face-off in the Saints zone. 6:55 to go in the second period. 2-2 tie. Jill Calder won the draw. Muskies get it again, but this is Jessica Pachura back now for the Saints. She'll just tap it ahead to White. White makes a nice body position move to keep the puck away from Calder. And here's Marin Turner in across the line. Turner to the center of the ice. Boy, she took a bump from Glowacki there. Managed to keep her feet. Now a penalty coming up to the Muskies. It's going to be Taylor for cross-checking. Reed coming off for the extra attacker, but the Muskies will pick it up. Thankfully, no trip and fall situations for Reed this time on the dash off the ice, but she never quite made it to the bench before the whistle blew. But now it's Issy Taylor going off. I thought maybe Glowacki was going to get one for the bump she laid on Turner to knock her off the puck. That didn't happen, but the blatant cross-check by Taylor draws the penalty. So it's back to the power play for St. Thomas Aquinas. They are 2 for 3 so far tonight. Here comes Turcotte. Over. Shot! Stopped by Sandalovich. That came from Mackenzie Turner in the right circle. Another shot. That bounces off a Fisher's skate. Muskie's trying to clear it out, but Mackenzie Turner will keep it in at the right point. Now we've got another Muskie penalty coming. It's going to be 5-on-3. Reed off the ice for the extra attacker. Battle in the corner. Saints keep possession. Trying to move it closer to the net. Now walking in off the left circle. Turcotte shot. That hit a stick, goes wide. Turner's pass in front. Intercepted by the Muskies. And here comes the call. There was a battle in front of the net. That drew the call as the Saints did a good job trying to set up shop in front of Sandalovich. And it's Katrina Koumans getting the gate. Two-minute penalty coming up. Tripping call, I'm being told. Thank you very much. 5:47 to go here in the third. That's going to be a two-player advantage for the Saints for 1 minute and 19 seconds, although they've thrown the penalty up on the wrong side of the board. But it's Koumans, 2 minutes for tripping at 14:13. So 1 minute 19, two-player advantage for the Saints in a 2-2 tie. Having a little problem getting the penalty times up properly. Looking at a 3-minute penalty right now, which is a rarity. Now they've taken off the wrong penalty, so we got a bit of a delay here while the score clock situation gets sorted out. But definitely not a situation the Muskies wanted to find themselves in. Down 5 players to 3 against a power play that has been very dangerous here tonight for the Saints. 2 for 3 so far in the contest. So just trying to get things sorted out at the score clock. We got the one penalty back up that was already in effect to Taylor. And now we've got the Koumans penalty up. And a bit of a Bronx cheer from the IFK crowd. I'm sure all good-naturedly. And here come the Saints now. 5-on-3. Will they get the go-ahead goal for the third time tonight? Here's the Saints. Close to the net. Eilert, right circle, fires, scores! Marlies Eilert with the shot. Marin Turner cruising in front with the screen. I don't know if she tipped it. It looks like she did, as she's getting the first one in the high five line going to the bench. Marin Turner getting the tip with 5:32 to go. So a mere 15 seconds into the two-player advantage. It's the Saints on a goal by Marin Turner, diving back out in front by a 3-2 count. And the Saints now 3 for 4 on the power play and still a minute 38 in the penalty to Koumans. They give the goal to Eilot, but with Marin Turner being first in line on the high fives, I would tend to think that she got a piece of that one. We'll have to wait and see if they change it, but it's Eilot from Marin Turner on the power play at 14:28. A power play goal, 3 for 4 for the Saints so far in the game, and the Saints go back on top 3-2. And we still have a minute 10 left in the penalty to Katrina Koumans of the Muskies. 4:57 remaining in the second period. So all 3 Saints goals tonight coming via the power play. The Muskies have to stay out of the box from this point on. The Saints have been just too good, up 1 player, and in that case, up 2. Saints trying to get possession near the Muskie line. Players digging for it, and coming away is Glowacki. Glowacki chased by Favreau, has the puck taken off her, and here come the Saints now. Turcotte moves it to White. Jill Calder knocks it off her stick. White will try again. Sends it ahead to Turcotte. Turcotte, she'll wire one. That's blocked by Issy Taylor. Taylor gets it, trying to clear it out. Can't. Turcotte's going to get another chance. Here's a shot. That was almost tipped home. Back to the left point, Mackenzie Turner. Now cutting in is White. Over to Ali Turcotte. Turcotte shoots. Sandelovic scores! Sandelovic, arms outstretched, saying, what am I supposed to do with a player right on my lap almost? But really, it's just good screen efforts by the Saints, going hard to the net, battling in front. And the shot finds a hole, squeaks past Sandelovic. And the Saints, with 4:02 left in the second, connect on the power play on both halves of the 2-man advantage. They make the Muskies pay their 4th power play goal of the night on 5 opportunities to take a 4-2 lead in front of a quiet IFK crowd. So it's Turcotte, Ali Turcotte getting the goal unassisted, but a big shout out to the screen being put on in front of Sandelovic on that one. And the Saints up 4-2, and here's Skeed, scores! This don't look like New York City, but Chloe Skeed just walked right up Broadway and put her home. 2 goals for the Saints in a matter of 23 seconds. It's Chloe Skeed, top shelf where grandma hides the cookies, beating Cameron Sandelovic and giving the Saints now a 5-2 lead. And that might be a backbreaker for the Muskies. We shall see. So it's Skeed unassisted at 16:21 for the first Saint goal, not via the power play tonight. That power play, an absolutely amazing 4 for 5 so far. Turcotte with the goal unassisted at 15:58 on that power play. And now Skeed, even strength at 16:21, 2 goals in 23 seconds. And the Muskies now are in a massive hole. It's 5-2 St. Thomas Aquinas. We tick down to 3 minutes left in the second period. The Muskies looking for some kind of spark to get back in this one. A goal before the end of the period will go a long way towards accomplishing that. But it's in their zone right now, as we've got a penalty coming up here, and this one's going to be against the Saints now. Sandelovic comes off for an extra attacker, and here come the Saints. Jill Calder working into the zone. Drop pass. Glowacki fires. That hit a body in front. And the Saints, no whistle on that. Now we'll get the whistle. Looked like the Saints had touched it, but they'll get it now. So it's going to be a head contact penalty, it looks like, going against number 14, Bryn Ron. Now let's see what we're going to get here. Is it 2 or is it 4? It's a 2-minute penalty. Head contact, 2-minute penalty to Bryn Ron with 2:28 remaining in the second period. So the Muskies go back on the power play. And they need a goal in the worst way before this period's over. But instead, it's the Saints racing down after it. Caitlin Stenlin. First one to the puck. Now the Muskies will race back. And charging hard is Issy Taylor. Fires on goal. Loose puck. Muskie. That bounces high. Oh, in the crease. Reed managed to have it cleared to safety. Another shot. That's deflected wide. Glowacki now. Left side board. Tried to center. Here's Jill Calder. Calder to Taylor. Taylor to Calder. Give and go. Fires in front. Loose. Glowacki couldn't find it. Neither could Kenny. Saints try and send it out, but Taylor will pinch in and keep it in. Here's Issy Taylor deep in the corner. To Glowacki. Drops back to the point. Tried to move to Taylor instead. Nice play. Interception by Chloe Skeed. And she'll fire it down. 1 minute left in the power play. 1:25 to go in the second period. Saints 5, Muskies 2. Here comes the black and gold, but that pass doesn't connect to Kenny. It'll be moved out to center and then all the way down the ice. Fired down there by Marley Zylot. Muskies now. That pass goes astray. They just can't get it going here. Long shot. Sandalovich had to be careful on that one. Here's a pass ahead. That's intercepted. Nice play by Van Wallahem. Muskies now just can't get a rush going as the Saints are holding them up in the neutral zone beautifully on this penalty kill. 20 seconds left in the play, man advantage. 45 seconds left in the second period. Muskies move it ahead, and that's going to be cleared all the way down. No icing, but the Saints are going to track it down first, pick it up, and send it out, and all the way down. And that's going to pretty much do it for the power play. So a big penalty kill for the Saints. 25 seconds to go. Jill Calder hustling in, getting after that puck. Antonek tried to center it to Glowacki. Instead, Fisher pitches in. Now Taylor, shot! Oh, Reed got a piece and sent it wide. 10 seconds left. Shot off the side of the net. Muskies looking for one more opportunity. 3 seconds left, back to the point. Taylor fires. That's blocked by Turcotte. And that'll do it for the second period. So the Muskies unable to connect on the power play. So they are 1 for 4 now with the power play here tonight. But in a big second period for the Saints, they score 4 times, 3 of them on the power play, to take a huge lead to the dressing room after 40 minutes. So your score after 2 periods of hockey action: the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints 5, the Fort Francis Muskies 2. Stay tuned, third period action coming up in just a bit. A second period scoring summary that has got a whole lot of Saints names attached to it. Saints led 1-0 after the first, but in the second period, it was Tatum Glowacki tying things up, actually, for the Muskies at the 5:25 mark on the power play from Catherine Fisher to make it 1-1. But then Abby Favreau getting the Saints back on top at 10:20, set up by Mariah White and Allie Turcotte to make it 2-1. Jill Calder tied it for the Muskies at 11:51 from Tatum Glowacki to make it 2-2, but then 3 straight goals for the Saints. Marley's Eilot getting credit for her second of the night from Marin Turner at 14:28 on the power play. Allie Turcotte unassisted, another power play marker at 15:58 to make it 4-2 for the Saints. And then Chloe Skeed, 23 seconds later, scoring unassisted to make it 5-2 for St. Thomas Aquinas. There's a chance right in front. Another shot, loose in front. Muskies cleared to the boards. Special teams has been the story of the night. The Saints 4 for 5 on the power play here today, while the Muskies are only 1 for 4. Pretty much a mirror image almost of the situation in the boys' game 1, where St. Thomas's power play was deadly with 4 goals, and their penalty killing held the Muskies to just a 2 for 11 showing. Muskies need an early one here to try and have a chance to get back in this one. Battle in the corner in the Saint zone. 3 Saints in there after the puck, and coming away with it now across center ice is Bryn Ron. Ron just dumps it in, heads to the bench, and the Muskies will come back. Kenny. Her pass hits a stick, goes into the zone. Mackenzie Turner tracks it down over there. Comes out to the middle of the ice, almost a steal for the Muskies. Instead, it'll be the Saints moving it to the neutral zone. And Catherine Fisher gets it, dumps it right in on goal. And back to get it is Jessica Patura. She's got Marty Woods on her tail. Patura, though, moves it nicely to Favreau. Sorry, make that Skeed. Chloe Skeed with the puck. She walks right in. Backhands it just wide. She had a beautiful goal for the 5th Saints goal in the second period. Split the defense, walked right in and drilled it home over the glove of Cameron Sandalovich. Here's the Saints now. Into the Muskie zone. Fisher will get it there to Cable. Cable. Cross center. Cut off there by Skeed. It'll be offside. Muskies have to clear. And Heidi Patura moves it off the boards. Patura misses that one. But all the Muskies can do is send it back out, and the Saints pick it up again. Now, here come the Saints. White to Matura, and her shot was blocked by Jersey Calder. Matura staying after it, though. Leaves it for Marin Turner. Now it's Mariah White. Circling around in the Muskie zone, cuts to the middle. White fires, that's wide. Glowacki will pick it up on the far side and move it ahead. Pass skips over the stick of Kenny, and it'll be Heidi Patura back in her own zone. Over to Ali Turcotte. Now Kenny picks that off. She'll move it into the zone. Kenny fires, loose puck. Glowacki. Oh, so close to the 3rd Muskie goal. Kenny with the shot. Reed could not hold on to the rebound. Glowacki right there had a good shot at shoving it home. But Reed manages to keep it out. And with 3:22 gone here in the 3rd, the score remains Saints 5, Muskies 2. Here's the Saints now. They turn it over in their own zone. Van Wallenham will try and pick it up again. She moves it to the far side. Centered. Oh, almost deflected off a Saint and in. As the puck was taken off of Montana Neal. But Reed, Johnny on the spot to make the save. And hold on. 3:35 gone in the 3rd. Here's a chance. Woods didn't get a clean shot on that one. And Van Wallenham will take over for the Saints. Moving her way down the left wing, Shea Van Wallenham. In across the line, fires! Glove stopped by Sandalovich, and she'll hold on. 3:54 gone in the 3rd. Certainly not the return to the NORWOSSA final that Cameron Sandalovich was hoping for. Of course, she was in net the last time the Muskies won the NORWOSSA championship back in her grade 10 year, 2 years ago. Played down in Thunder Bay for the Midget A Queens last year before returning to Fort Francis for her senior year. And certainly coming into the season, she looked to be the top-ranked, top-rated goaltender in the NORWOSSA Conference due to her championship experience and being a grade 12. But tonight, she's had to face a flurry of Saint power plays and has given up 5 goals in just over 2 periods. We'll see if the Muskies can rally and get back into this one. We have 4:35 gone in the third. Saints with it in the Muskie zone. Coming away with it is Favreau. Sorry, Reynard. Make that Isabelle Reynard. Pass comes back to her. Taylor, though, working hard against Sienna Gerard. And now we're going to get a penalty to Gerard. So it's Gerard is going to go off. Sandelovich to the bench. Extra attacker on. Here comes Glowacki. Left side. Cross. Tried to center it back. Loose in front. Still a scramble. The Saints finally get a touch. And that'll bring about a stoppage in play. But the Muskies will get their 5th power play of the evening as Sienna Gerard heads to the box for high sticking. 5:11 into the third. And now the Muskies in a must-score situation right here. Down 3. They need a power play goal in the worst of ways to give themselves a chance to come back here in Game 1 of the NORWOSSA final. They do not want to be going to Kenora on Saturday night. Down 1-0 in the series. Kenora with a chance to sweep the series and head to the OFSA Provincial Championships in Stratford later this month. Here's Fisher at the point. She tries to get a shot on goal. Doesn't get all the way through. Saints will pick it up, bang it off the boards and down the ice. 1:20 to go in the power play. Taylor back for it. Watched there by Ron. Taylor, long pass up to Kenny. Kenny, she'll fire one. That's wide, but Woods will pick it up on the left wing boards. Tried to center to Kenny. Saints intercept. Good play there by Ali Turcotte to pick that pass off. And now we're down to 1 minute left in the man advantage for the Muskies. Fisher, cross ice to Jill Calder. Calder gaining steam, fires it into the zone. Turcotte, she can't clear it. Saints will try again, still can't get it out. Muskies try to put it to the front of the net. Woods in behind the net for Jill Calder. Calder, and that puck slides off her stick, and it is drilled down the ice by Chloe Skeed. 27 seconds left in the power play, and the Saints are forechecking strong here in the Muskie zone. This is Stenlund, Caitlin Stenlund, and she has drawn a penalty. Great forechecking effort by Caitlin Stenlund. Or no, it's going to go against Stenlund. I thought Stenlund had drawn a hook and call from the Muskies. Instead, it's going to be holding the stick against Stenlund. A surprise call there, as it looked like Stenlund's forechecking hustle had brought about a Muskie penalty, but instead it's Stenlund going off for St. Thomas Aquinas. 2 minutes for holding the stick. 7:03 gone in the third period. The Muskies now will have a 2-player advantage for 8 seconds. And they have called timeout, Fort Francis, to set themselves on the power play. To try and set themselves up to take a crack at the Saints. They'll definitely want to be winning the draw in the Saints zone and get possession quickly and try to make the most of the 2-player advantage. Again, they'll only have it for 8 seconds. So Stenlund in the box, 2 minutes for holding the stick at 7:03. 8 seconds left in the penalty to Sienna Gerard. The Muskies, though, trailing 5-2 here in the third period. They are 1 for 4 on the power play here tonight. If they don't score quick, it'll be 1 for 5. And then they'll have another power play right to follow up with on that one. So it's Jill Calder out with Tatum Glowacki and Abby Kenny. Catherine Fisher and Issy Taylor on the points. And the Saints win a huge face-off in their own zone, but can't clear it. Taylor to Fisher. That pass misses. Penalty to Gerard is over. Here's a shot on goal. Pad save by Reed. Sends it to the corner. Kenny. will look to set up. Here's Fisher. Jill Calder screening in front. That shot goes wide. Glowacki now. Looking to move the puck around the boards. She'll wait. Goes back to the point to Taylor. Taylor. Touch Glowacki, and she just redirects it wide. Kenny now. Back to Fisher at the right point. To Taylor. Goes far side. Kenny has it knocked off her stick. Fisher gets it. Shot! Calder tried for the tip. Didn't quite get a stick on it. And now the Saints will come away. And hustling down the right wing. It's Rebecca Machura. Cuts to the middle. Fires high on Sandalovich with the save. Muskies now try and turn it back. A little bit of water skiing going on there from Marylise Eilot. She was grabbing the jersey of the Muskie, bringing the puck up. Fisher. No call there, though. Shot on goal. Oh, Reed. A little bit of a struggle to control that one. But she finds it and holds on for a faceoff in the Saints zone. 42 seconds left in the power play for the Muskies. 8:21 gone here in the third period. So Muskies 1 for 5 now on the power play. Here's Kenny, though, in the slot. One shot blocked, second shot goes wide. Muskies intercept the clearing attempt. And Kenny will get it. Over to the left side of Taylor. Taylor tries to go cross ice. They've tried that play about 3 different times. It hasn't worked. The Saints are sniffing it out. But Fisher will get it. She'll fire a shot wide of the net. Over on the left side, it's skied. That shot deflects right to Reed, and she'll hold on with 13 seconds to go in the power play. 8:50 gone in the third period. St. Thomas Aquinas 5, Fort Francis 2. Game 2 of the series, Saturday night at the Kenora Recreation Center, 7:30 puck drop. Hope you can make it out for that one if you're in the area. Shot on goal, held by Reed, and now just 4 seconds left on the Muskie power play. And 8:59 gone in the third period. Back to the point, Fisher. She keeps it in, but the Saints will get it, clear it down the ice. No icing called. Loose puck in the crease, and Sandalovich almost too casual with it. And the penalty is over to Stenlund, so the Muskies do not capitalize on either part of the 2-player advantage. And they are now 1 for 6 on the power play. A huge reason between that and the 4 power play goals for the Saints, why the visitors lead 5-2. Puck shot out to center. Taylor back for it. She'll pass ahead to Kenny. Kenny, backhander, that's intercepted. Nice play by Mackenzie Turner. And coming up with it now is Jessica Patura. She'll drop back to her defense position. Kenny now will bring it up with Woods. Kenny looking to shoot. That's blocked. Loose puck. And Reed with another save. Faith Reed has been terrific in goal. The grade 11 goaltender taking over from Sarah Fromm, one of probably the best Saints goaltender in team history. She was an absolute rock back there for them for several seasons. And now the torch has been passed to Faith Reed, and she looks like she's more than able to carry it right now as she's helped stake her team to a 5-2 lead here with 9:44 to go in the third period at the Ice for Kids Arena in Fort Francis. Here come the Saints looking for more. Marin Turner, shot, that's high and over the net. Muskies now looking to move it out. They can't. Mariah White, Dipsy Doodles inside the line, drops it off. Marin Turner's shot, that goes wide. Here's White, trying to cut to the middle. Bothered there by Cross. Now Woods gets it. Can't find Beck with the pass, and Van Wallenheim gets it over to Montana Neal, now to White. White walks in to the center of the ice, and that shot was deflected wide. Here's White all over the ice right now. Mariah White, a force for St. Thomas Aquinas. Goes the far side, Hard shot. Sandalovich will hold on as Van Wallahem walked into that one with all her power. But the Fort Francis netminder making the stop, bringing about the stoppage with 8:55 to go in the third period. Time running out for the Muskies here in game one. If they're going to mount a comeback, they need to do it right now. Fisher can't clear that out. It's centered by Isfeld. Picked off, though, and away comes Kenny. Kenny, great defensive back check by Caitlin Stenlin to take Kenny off the puck. Fisher, she tries to move it in. Stenlin gets it again. Stenlin loses her balance. And Fisher's going to get it deep in the zone. Bodied there by Niels. Tried to center it. Van Wallahem picks that one off. Goes to the far side. And here comes the Saints. Busting up the middle all alone. Stenlin! Save by Sandalovich. It's actually a 2-0 as Stenlin and Skeed were in. No one between them and Sandalovich. And now the Muskies still trapped odd man rush situation. Skeed tries to cut to the middle. And Calder gets it. Moves it out. That pass misses. Turcotte off of the skates of Heidi Patera, who nearly fell. Turcotte now leaves it for Patera. Patera, the pass up. They're looking to get to Isfeld. She loses her balance. Puck sent into the Muskie zone, though, and it's Chloe Skeed. Skeed looking to get around her checker. She does. Centers! Fired wide. Loose puck. Oh, Sandalovich got back in time to get the pad down. Gerard just missed with the shot wide, and then Skeed was robbed by Sandalovich's goal pad. Here's Gerard, keeping the pressure on. Saints not giving any breath to the Muskies. This is Reynard, Natalina Reynard, number 10. To Gerard, and now a forearm shot by Fisher, and that is going to cost her 2 minutes in the box. She has a talk with Reynard about it, but it ain't going to make a difference. As Fisher heads to the penalty box with 7:06 to go here in the third period. And what was already a deep hole for the Muskies is just got a whole lot deeper, as they're going to have to try and kill off another penalty, and that has not been something they've had much success with here tonight. And the Saints 4 for 5 on the power play. And the referee taking some issue with the music choice offered up by the disc jockey here tonight on that penalty call. The 3 blind mice not appreciated by the men in stripes. So 2 minutes for roughing to Catherine Fisher at 12:54. And here's the Saints on their 6th power play of the night. They are 4 for 5. They have been lights out up a player here this evening, and that has been the difference. That and their penalty killing has been the difference in this game 1 5-2 advantage they hold. Back to the point. Skeed, a long wrister. That'll go wide of the net. And here comes Van Wallahem in behind the net. Bryn Ron with it. Ron centers. Goes off the stick of Eilot. She'll hustle after it. Go back to the point. Van Wallahem. That shot blocked. And it'll be poked out. And away comes Jill Calder looking for a shorthanded goal. Try and get her team back in it. Pass across. Muskie. And that was stopped by Faith Reed. Good rush there for the Muskies shorthanded. 45 seconds left in the power play for the Saints. 5:48 left in the contest. Calder. And now we're going to get another Muskie penalty. And it's a slashing call going to Issy Taylor. And head coach Nicole Clark just cannot be happy with the lack of discipline shown by her troops here this evening. The Muskies, another penalty with 5:46 left. As Taylor gets the gate. 2 minutes for the slash. It'll be 40 seconds of a 2-player advantage for the Saints as they look to extend a 3-goal lead. 7th penalty taken tonight by the Muskies. Shot! Fired high and wide. Here's White. Goes to the far side. Neal has her shot pass blocked. Another pass. Gets it through, but no one there. But now White picks it up. White leaves it. Favreau tried to center. Loose in the crease. Muskies get it and get it just out across. 10 seconds left in the first penalty to Fisher. Saints now get across the Muskie line. But the Muskies stop it up. Glowacki gets it and fires it down the ice. One penalty is over. 1:15 left in the second power play for the Saints. They lead 5-2. We are under 5 minutes to play. Jill Calder with a chance. That's blocked. Nice job by Mackenzie Turner getting in the way of that shot. Battle along the right side board. Saints get it. Move it out to center. It hits the official. And now a 2-on-1 for the Saints. White walking in all the way into the goal. Shot stopped by Sanilovich. Gets her own rebound. She'll fire another one. And another stop by Sanilovich. She was in there with Natalina Reynard on the 2-on-1. Decided to keep the puck for 2 chances. Now a chance. Eilot. And that was stopped by the glove of Sanilovich. Muskies under all kinds of pressure here. 30 seconds left. Pass across. That goes wide. Saints looking for their 5th power play goal of the evening. Muskies can't get a hold of it. Eilot back to the point. Van Wallingham fires a shot. That hits a body. Skeed centers a shot on goal. Sanilovich gets a piece of that, knocks it away. Skeed will try again. Centers it in front. Loose run. Trying to get that puck. And the referee blows it down. He lost sight of the puck with 1 second left in the penalty to Taylor. So it looks like the Saints will drop to 4 for 7 on the power play, which is an absolute match to what the St. Thomas Aquinas boys team did in the earlier game against the Muskie boys team in game 1 of the NORWOSSA final held earlier today at the Ice for Kids. A 5-4 Saints win there, and they also were 4 for 7 on the power play. 3:40 to play. Desperation time for the Muskies. Skeed now picks up the puck. Fires a shot. Sanilovich the save. And she'll hold on for the faceoff with 3:31 to play in the third. A reminder, Game 2, Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. at the Kenora Rec Center. And it looks like Kenora very much will have a chance to sweep the NORWOSSA final that night, as it looks like they are well on their way to taking Game 1 here on the road and taking the home ice advantage away from the Fort Francis Muskies. But Tatum Glowacki is going to try and change that and loses the puck off her stick. It's just been that kind of night for the Muskies. Have not really had clean puck possession for a good portion of the evening, and a lot of that has to do with the forechecking pressure of the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. Full marks to the visitors for this lead, this effort, and this what looks like to be Game 1 victory. Kenny now. She'll fire a shot in wide, and back for it is Allie Turcotte. 2:38 to play here in the third period. St. Thomas Aquinas 5, Muskies 2. Cross ice pass picked off by Kenny. She's going to walk right in. Kenny looking to backhand it on goal. She does. And Faith Reed says, not today, as she gets the glove hand on that one. 2:25 left here in the third. And just a heads up there to the boys hockey fans, Game 2 of the boys series will be seen on HTTV online Friday night, 6:30 p.m. And I'll be making the road trip to make the call for that one to see if the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints boys team can sweep their way into the OFSA Provincial Championship. Should be a electric crowd at the Kenora Rec Center Saturday night. Here come the Saints now. Reynard, Natalie Reynard's shot. That deflects high and over the net. Gerard moves it into the corner to Isabel Reynard. Instead, the Muskies get it, move it out to center, and now it's Jessica Patura. She has a puck deflected off her stick. Antonik there. And the Muskies send it in the zone. Saints looking to gain possession. And the puck shot all the way down the ice. Right on goal to Sandalovich. She'll stop it there for Issy Taylor. And she'll work it back the other way as both lines change. Taylor now racing in on the right wing. Trying to weave her way to the nets. Taylor keeps possession. Centers! Piper Cross couldn't quite get there in time. And coming away with it is Rebecca Matura. Matura, that's down the front of the net. Glowacki, but she couldn't get a shot off. And the Saints will pick it up again. Send it to center. 1 minute to play in the regulation and likely the game as the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints are looking set to take a 1-0 lead here in the NORWOSSA Best of 3 Girls Hockey Championship Final as they lead the Fort Frances Muskies 5-2, 51.1 seconds remaining on the clock. And a mostly quiet crowd of hometown supporters. Not sure what to make of this one for their favored Muskies. So here's Matura trying to center. And we're going to have another penalty. Looks like it's going to go to the Saints. And indeed, it is Rebecca Matura, a high sticking call with 36 seconds remaining exactly in the hockey game. So Matura heading to the box. A high sticking call at 19:24. And the Muskies will get a brief final power play opportunity. 1 for 6 tonight. And Catherine Fisher takes a stumble and a fall at the blue line. And that pretty much sums up the night for the Muskies. Eilert bodied off the puck. Here's Jill Calder, sends it ahead to Kenny. That pass misses. She tipped it in, but back for it is Montana Neal. Neal moves it around the boards. Calder picks that off, but she turns it right back over. Fisher will get it. Try and send it on goal. Side of the net, Glowacki. Loose puck, and Reed will cover that one. Calder, one more opportunity from in tight, but she cannot get it in. And with 1 second to play in the hockey game, we'll have one final face-off, and that will do it here at the Ice for Kids. So the final draw, puck is dropped, and that will do it. So a doubleheader sweep for the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. The boys come in, take game 1 of the NORWOSSA Boys Hockey Final 5-4 over the Muskies. And now the girls have followed suit and done it even better. A 5-2 win for the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints over the Fort Frances Muskies. So shots on goal, 29 for the Saints and 28 for the Muskies in the hockey game. But it'll be the Saints taking a 1-0 series lead back to Kenora for game 2 Saturday night at 7:30 with a chance to sweep the series and head to the OFSA Provincial Championships in Stratford later in March. The Muskies looking to steal one back on the road. If they do, it'll be game 3 back here at the Ice for Kids Arena Monday night, 7:15. But filing out right now, the home crowd shaking their heads as their hometown favorites have gone down to defeat here in game 1. Your scoring summary for the Saints in the first period: Marlies Eilert getting the goal from Chloe Skeed on the power play, one of 4 power play goals in the contest for the Saints, and they took a 1-0 lead to the dressing room. In the second, Tatum Glowacki on the power play at 5:25 from Catherine Fisher to tie the game at 1. Abby Favreau, though, putting the Saints back up in front at 10-20 with a power play goal set up by Mariah White and Allie Turcotte to make it 2-1. Jill Calder getting a goal at 11:51 to bring the Muskies back to even ground at 2-2. Assist to Tatum Glowacki on that one. But then the Saints broke it open in the last 6 minutes of the third period. 2 goals back-to-back on the power plays as part of a 2-man advantage. Marlies Eilot getting credit for her second of the night from Marin Turner at 14:28. And then Allie Turcotte unassisted at 15:58. Both coming on the power play, making it a 4-2 game. Chloe Skeed then 23 seconds after the Turcotte goal, an unassisted marker at 16:21. And that pretty much sucked the rest of the life out of the Muskies after they gave up that 3-goal barrage in just a minute and 53 seconds. Head into the third period, no goals scored. Both teams finish with 7 power plays. The Saints 4 for 7 on the power play. The Muskies 1 for 7. So that'll wrap it up from the Ice for Kids Arena. Your final in Game 1 of the NORWOSSA Girls Hockey Best of 3 Championship Final. The St. Thomas Aquinas Saints 5, the Fort Francis Muskies 2. Game 2, Saturday night from the Kenora Rec Center. I'm Joey Pear. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next time.